Hello everybody, my name is Clearsight and welcome to the video. I am super excited to have you guys here today. I have a story to tell and I thought that this would be a pretty cool story to share with you guys on YouTube. It's actually a little spooky. And I'm looking for images as we go through this. I had I had pictures. We took pictures of this train. But now mysteriously we're having a hard time finding them. But if that changes, I will certainly post some pictures to my Twitter. So make sure you're following me on Twitter at ClearsightTV.
Zero watching now. Zero likes. Switch camera.
Of course.
Slack.
So
Now. Hashtag announcements at Random fun update. Our team is attempting to live from your space in 360. This Thursday at 10 a.m. PT. You can follow us on Twitter and Periscope. Zero watching now. Zero live. 49 seconds. Zero watching now. Zero likes.
So I'm gonna break into the story in just about 2 minutes, just to make sure
Zero watching now. Zero
anyone
likes.
who wants to watch live is able to. So if you want to skip ahead, go ahead and skip ahead to about the 1.5 minute mark. So about 30 more seconds.
Zero watching now. Zero live. 1 minute 9 seconds.
So
Zero watching now. Zero likes. Switch camera.
thank you guys for joining. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Glad to have you all here today. I hope all of you are doing well. We did a live stream earlier today and it went
Zero watching
well.
now. Zero
We
likes.
had a lot of fun cooking. That was pretty cool. And someone said they want to see more of Jamie in the videos, and of
Live.
course,
One watching now. Zero likes.
I mean, I must comply.
Jordan Ashley. Heyo.
Heyo, Ashley, how you doing?
Switch camera.
I got a scary story for you today.
Jordan Ashley. One watching now.
So I
Live.
hope
1 minute
you
37
are
seconds.
excited.
One watching now. One like. Live. 1 minute 39 seconds. One watching now.
So,
One like.
all right, we're gonna get started with the scary story.
Jordan Ashley.
So,
Switch camera. Button.
there is a lot of scary roads in Ohio. Just do a Google search and you'll find some. There's quite a bit of scary road action. I believe one of the roads is called Crybaby Bridge. We've been there before, and it's where you drive under this bridge, and you will see handprints in your car. And if you turn off all the engines, it's said that you'll be attempted to be pushed off of the bridge. It was apparently a group of teenagers who drove their van into that bridge and hung themselves from the rafters.
Jordan Ashley. OMG, I know about these stories.
Yes, aren't they great stories?
Jordan Ashley. Jordan Ashley. Heyo. Jordan Ashley. Oh. Jordan. One watching now. Jordan. Switch camera.
So yeah, they're pretty fun stories. But this is actually an experience that I personally experienced and can validate as actually happening and true.
Jordan Ashley. OMG, I know about these. Switch camera.
And I'm not just talking like, oh, our car got pushed. This one was the realest experience with something that's unexplainable that I can get to, and it's very bizarre. So there's this one road called Maud Hughes Road, and it's a scary road apparently. There's a story behind it which I'll get into the actual story of the road here in just a second. But the funny thing is, if you search Maud Hughes on a GPS, it will take you to a different Maud Hughes road than the correct road.
Jordan Ashley. OMG, I know about these. Switch camera. Button.
It's a different road than what is the actual road name. Now, we managed to find it somehow. We stumbled across it. We used to go scary roading, which we would just go into these different scary roads and find them. Maybe one of these days I'll do an actual stream of us going to that scary road. So, here's what happened. The story goes that there was this
Jordan Ashley. OMG, I know about these. Switch camera.
there was this couple that was arguing in their car, and the girl got upset. And this was in like the early 1900s, 1930s or something like that. The girl got upset and she jumped out of the car, fell off of the side of the bridge, didn't realize that they were close to the bridge. She fell off the side of the bridge, fell 20 feet to train tracks, which were right below her. And then a train simultaneously killed her. Sort of a series of unfortunate events, if you will. Well, fast forward, of course, to quite a few years ago,
Jordan Ashley. OMG, I know. Switch camera.
6 years ago, and we went on this road. And at first, we didn't notice anything. We were just being silly, you know. Oh, there's a ghost, you know, it's gonna appear. Most of the time, it's just for fun or just to spook yourself a little bit. But then what happened was, we were driving to turn back around, and we heard what sounded like a train horn. And there is actual train tracks below the bridge. Now, let me explain to you. These train tracks are non-functional. They are wooden train tracks, like the old plank-style train tracks. and they cannot support a train. They are non-functioning tracks. I want to reiterate that these tracks are non-functioning, and there's not a real train track for miles around. You cannot find a train track. There's not any train track. So there's no functioning train track. So there should be no reason why we hear a train, right? The first sign of something spooky. We hear the horn of the train, and we hear rumbling. We're like, oh gosh, what's this? And we turn back around to go back down the bridge because we have to get to the other side. And I am not kidding. There was a train coming down the tracks, and it wasn't even a new modern looking train. It was an old train with an old gas powered headlight, an old kerosene headlight. And you could tell by the way it had that yellowish glow. And it was an old train, and I'm not even kidding, coming down the tracks. And we caught pictures. I think I got some pictures, and some other people snapped some pictures before we cruised right the heck out of there. Um, and we drove down, and we saw the train one more time sitting on the tracks, just sitting there. And there was no trains when we got there. I swear to you, there was no trains when we got there.
Jordan Ashley. Oh my God. Jamie Reynolds. Goodbye.
Hey, baby, how you
Switch
doing?
camera.
Oh my God, I know,
Jamie
right?
Reynolds. Jordan Ashley. OMG. I know. Jamie. Switch camera.
I'm not even kidding. That is a true story. I can validate it. We have pictures somewhere.
Jamie Reynolds. Goodbye. Switch camera.
The pictures are somewhere on one of our phones, on my mother's phone, on somebody's phone. Somebody has a picture of it, and as soon as I find it, I will post it to my Twitter.
Jamie Reynolds. Goodbye. Switch camera.
So you guys can see the
Finish. Button. Live. 6 minutes 32. Watching now. One live.
Actual
Switch camera.
train.
Jordan Ashley. Hey Jamie. Facebook heart shape eyes. Jamie Reynolds. Goodbye. Jordan. Switch camera.
Because I kid you not, it was a real train. It was actually there, and then it wasn't. It was the most closest thing I've ever had to a unexplainable ghost encounter. So, what do you think this is, guys? In the comment section below, drop a comment letting me know what you guys think this actually was. What are you assuming? What is your best guess? Do you believe in ghosts? And to any skeptics out there, I will challenge you by saying that there is more to this world than you could ever understand. Period. End of discussion. End of discussion. I refuse to take hard skeptic comments on this. Well, it was just a trick of the light. No, it was not a trick of the light. It doesn't explain the train rumbling, it doesn't explain the train horn, and it does not explain the train light, which I captured on photograph. So, skeptics, don't bother commenting. Go expand your mind. Read some books about, like, otherworldly stuff, and then maybe you'll start to understand. For everyone else who can actually comprehend the universe, what do you think it is? Do you think that it was a ghost? Do you think that it was... My theory...
Jordan Ashley. 10/10 ghosts.
10 out of 10 ghosts.
Jamie
Yeah.
Reynolds. Hi Ash. 3x. Jordan Ashley. Switch camera.
I mean, but here's the thing. Are ghosts really conscious beings, though? Yes?
Really?
What?
Why don't you watch Jamie on YouTube?
Well, because she's not on YouTube. She's watching me on YouTube.
Oh. She said she was on YouTube.
She's watching me on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah. Silly lady. So, anyways, guys.
Jordan Ashley. Switch camera.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just watching me on YouTube.
Yeah? You want to go back down with Jamie so I can finish my story?
I can stay in.
I know, but could you go back down with Jamie, please?
I won't talk.
Okay, you'll be good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan
So,
Ashley. OMG. She's so adorable. Jordan Ashley.
She is,
Jordan Ashley.
yeah.
OMG. She's switch camera.
everyone's saying you're adorable. You can say thank you.
Thank you.
Jamie Reynolds. Hi Aubrey. Jordan Ashley. OMG. She's Jamie Reynolds. Switch camera.
She thought that you were YouTubing Jamie. So basically, in conclusion, do you think it was ghosts, or do you think it was what I think
Jamie
it
Reynolds.
is?
Hi Aubrey. Switch camera.
And basically a sort of like an echo from a traumatic event that happened years ago. So sort of like, think of like when you scream in the mountains and the sound comes back to you. Something like that, but on a visual and full sensory level.
Jamie Reynolds. Hi Aubrey. Switch camera.
So that's what I think. So, you being adorable over there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, Aubrey,
Hi, what?
you're awesome. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that?
Jamie Reynolds. Hi Aubrey. Switch camera.
I'm gonna grow up and be a teacher.
Finish.
You're going to be a teacher. What are you going to teach?
Options. Options.
Get
Button.
children.
No, I mean, like,
Finish.
do you know what subject?
Live. Two watching now.
Math or science?
Live. 9 minutes 37 seconds. Switch camera. Button.
Science.
Jamie Reynolds. Hi Aubrey. Switch camera.
Well, you're going to do it all, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything.
I loved science. when I was in high school. When I was in school.
Are you in school now?
No.
Jamie Reynolds. Hide degree. Switch camera.
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
How old do you have to be when you're out of school for
Most people graduate at 18, but sometimes people can go a little bit earlier or later. But most people are out when they're 18.
Jamie Reynolds. Hide degree. Jordan Ashley. I have some news for you and Jamie. Unfortunate news. Switch camera.
When were you out of school?
When was I out of school? 18.
Jordan Ashley. I have some news for you and Jamie. Switch camera.
What's your unfortunate news there, Ash? So yeah, guys, that's my scary story. Thank you guys for watching. Ash, I want to hear your not so good news first, and then I'm gonna wrap up this video. I wanted to kind of just make a short video, telling my scary story because I thought it was cool, and it's not really scary, more so unexplainable and bizarre, if you will. And as soon as I find the pictures, I will definitely post them to Twitter. So go check it out on Twitter. At ClearSight TV is my Twitter handle.
Jordan Ashley. I was diagnosed with premature menopause today.
Oh, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How old are you?
Switch camera. Button.
Ash, how old are you? I forgot how old
Jordan
you
Ashley.
were.
I have some news for you. Jordan. Switch camera. Button.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate.
Jordan Ashley. I was diagnosed. Jordan Ashley. 22.
22. Oh my gosh.
Jordan Ashley. I was diagnosed with premature menopause today. Jordan Ashley. Switch camera.
Talk about premature. Holy cow. Like, that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
Jordan Ashley. 22. Switch camera. Button.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, that's really, really young to be experiencing
Clicking.
that.
Now. Clapping hands. Clapping. Jordan Ashley. 20. Switch camera. Button.
My goodness, I'm sorry.
Jordan Ashley. 22. Switch camera. Button.
Wow. All right. I mean, I hope that there's something that they could maybe do to help that.
Jamie Reynolds. OMG. How did it work? Jordan Ashley. 22. Jamie. Switch camera.
Like,
Button.
like,
Jordan Ashley. I was dealing with allergic issues and went to the doctor afraid I found it out and thought I'd share.
yeah, no, that's
Jamie
not
Reynolds.
good though.
Switch camera. Button.
Well, hopefully, maybe there's something that they can do either now or maybe in the future to help you out with that. Yeah,
Jordan Ashley. I was dealing with allergic issues. Switch camera. Button.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Other than that, guys, that's my scary story. I'm going to be posting more of these live stream style videos where I have a story or a topic to discuss, and then we talk about it. Kind of like a freestyle video kind of thing. And then you guys can view it live or view it in a replay, whatever you like, because they're going to be good content for both recorded and live stuff. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.
Jamie Reynolds. Oh, sorry, Ash. Switch camera. Button.
Huh?
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, all right.
Hi.
Oh, I just saw that. About
Jamie Reynolds. Oh, sorry, Ash.
Yeah,
Jordan Ashley. It's all right.
it's all right.
Switch camera.
Well, maybe they'll be able to help you out in the future with some science and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah,
So,
that's crazy though. I never.
yeah.
Jordan Ashley. It's all right.
I've heard about it, but I've never heard about it that young. So,
Blue. 12 minutes 57 seconds. Finish.
to respect the time of everyone on this video, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below of what you think happened, my friends. High five.
But you can bring this
Finish.
with you.
Alert. Cancel.